Before we start the reaction video, always remember to support the original content creator by using the links in the description below. It's Axel back with more reactions with an X, and today I am happy to bring you more RWBY. We're on to episode 6 of volume 6, which means we're about halfway through RWBY already. And with that said, I think our new schedule means that by the time season 8 comes out, we may or may not be caught up. It's supposed to come out this fall, so it should come out, but it's probably been delayed due to the virus and everything. We're not sure. We're going to look out for it. If it's around, we will obviously continue watching it. And if not, then we will obviously not. I mean, it's that simple. But I do want to say special thank you to everyone watching. You guys are the absolute best. Special shout out to our patrons. You guys make the dream work. Overtime. And I tried to do a little bit of overtime so that you guys get extra stuff. Please let me know what extra stuff you would like to see, what kind of videos you'd like to see me make. I was actually thinking after finally getting through so much of, one, I want to go read some of the RWBY comics, because even though they're produced by DC, nah, I'm just giving shit to DC. DC makes good stuff too. I just wish that they had gone with a more reliable company at that point. Anyway, I'm going to check out more of that stuff, maybe do some live reactions to the comics, maybe do some breakdowns or reviews of stuff, or discussion videos where I just discuss with the community and stuff. Because you guys seem to love RWBY. I really like RWBY a lot. I think it's great. Obviously not at the end of it, so you can give it a full grade, but I mean, so far, I mean, RWBY's got a solid like 8 or 9 out of 10 for me. Granted, I give everything a high score, but 8 or 9 out of 10 is still a pretty good score for me. Like, you know, not very many. Yeah, I was like, not very many things get an 8 out of 9 score for me. That's untrue. Alright, well, without too much further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned, because we're just going to keep going. You know what I mean? Never give up, never stop, never surrender! And man, I am glad I skipped the intro. There were so many spoilers in the intro! Sorry. Ah, yes, the moon that God broke. That's what I would call it. That's what I would have named it. The moon that God broke. Oh man, Crow's drinking himself to death. He's probably not. I'm just giving his shit. He's sad. I don't blame him. He spent a lot of his life.
I don't have a good feeling about this place. Especially with me around.
Are you okay?
Sure. I really want to get some sleep. I'll wake you guys up just before sunrise.
I thought they replaced Mignogna after a while as the voice of Crow. Is that only in season 7?
That's a diary?
Or did they already do it and that guy's just that good? Bartleby.
Apparently, he and several other families founded this little settlement to try and live on their own. It sounds like it worked. At least for a spell.
Okay.
Just one of many hardships. Slowed down their farming, made everything harder. It's a shame, really. He seemed like quite the ambitious fellow, always thinking of new schemes to overcome the young.
Bartleby. Is that Watts?
Crow said we should get some sleep.
No.
Close the window. Come on, where is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's Watts. I just thought that was an interesting thing that could have happened. Is like, also it just feels like his first name. Maybe his first name is Watts. I don't know. I don't know if it's Watts something. It's probably Watts something. The huntsman pointed them out to me the other day. I don't have enough time to read it all, just like certain pieces. An episode. I want to see if they're random gibberish. It's not gibberish, it's in a different language, most likely. The unknown Marius. It looks like it's in Latin. If I had a just quick guess. Looks like that one is written in Latin, not just a nonsense language. Sorry, I had to check for that one. I don't know why. I never go back and stop. You guys know me. I don't stop when I'm watching. I want to watch.
I'm sorry for what I said.
about giving up. Me too. You can't quit until the lamp is safe. It's not your fault. It was those things.
But the problem is it's not just those things. Those things just enhance.
But I'd never seen an entire settlement withered away like that. I suppose my mind just isn't what it used to be.
So who is she?
Miss Calavera?
Calavera.
How do you know so much about the Grimm? And in the tunnels you knew exactly what to say to make my eyes do that. How?
I too had the silver eyes.
Well, isn't it obvious, girl? I had silver eyes.
Cool, so that's how we're opening up into the Silver Eye stuff. That's what she is. And I was wondering, I'm like, she's gotta be something decently big, I just don't know what, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be something. So, I'm glad we've gotten to figure out what that something is. And with that said, we're looking to see what our next thing is. We're supposed to be doing Cyanide and Happiness, which we're replacing with RWBY. So after that, we would have our Cell Versus series, so we could do some of our Cell Versus. But I think what we'll do is we'll actually nail down this last RWBY, because what that'll do is give us the schedule that we want for those, whereas then we can do like RWBY Chibi or something